This is the Kalkhoff Pro Connect C8. 8 because it's got an 8-speed internally geared rear hub. And this actually has a Panasonic mid-drive system. So the battery is Panasonic, the drive system is Panasonic, and it was sort of an innovator in the electric drive space for a while. And it's kind of getting eclipsed a little bit by Kalkhoff and Bosch and some of these others. But this is a pretty cool bike. It actually offers a lot of the same benefits that any sort of city-style bike would, with fenders and lights and everything. And Kalkhoff is this German brand where in Germany they have these different regulations. The top speed there is 15. Here in the U.S. you can kind of jailbreak it and go 20 miles per hour, and get a fairly good range on this thing. The step-through design, it kind of speaks for itself, I guess. But I really like the quality of these Kalkhoff bikes, and it's just interesting to see a different drive system. What's worth noting about the drive system here is that it takes a little less pedal input to actually get that motor responding and supporting you. So I'd almost say this bike's it feels a little peppier, and it does more driving for you than some of the newer systems that are more responsive and maybe take a little bit more input from the rider to get going. It's worth kind of trying and comparing. They're all pretty good. But yeah, let me get into it. It's got a 250 watt mid-drive motor there. The battery is 25.2 volts, 12 amp hour pack, so fairly decent. It locks to the frame. You can charge it on or off, which is cool. You see the handle over there. You got the nice chain guard. You got the fenders that I talked about, the lights. It's even got a pump built in, which is really cool. You just grab that and repair if you need to. But you shouldn't have to do a lot of repairs on this bike because it's got that mid-drive, but it's also got the internally geared hub. So, it's not like the chain is loose and changing gears and getting oil and grease on stuff. It's all in that hub. And 8 speeds is decent, but, this is kind of a, it's a around town kind of bike. There's no shock or anything. Got your standard V-brakes front and rear. And the way the computer works on this thing, you just turn it on and pick between, low, medium, and high. There's not, a speedometer here. Doesn't tell you your range or anything. But they do offer this nice, fun little bell and the ergo grips. So this is, it's like a standard, kind of a tough-built bike. And, it works pretty well. Especially on a day where it's, a little rainy and you want to have those extra, the lights and the fenders. And the neat thing about this mid-drive system, and really all mid-drives, is that you leverage that rear, the gearing, essentially. And so you can kind of work with the bike, and that extends range. To me, it doesn't feel quite as peppy as like a hub drive system. I like to go a little bit faster and zip around, but for hills and stuff, it's hard to beat something like this. And again, the range advantage that you get is good. So it's got the adjustable neck. It's like a $3,400 bike, and it works pretty well. So yeah, that's the Kalkhoff Pro Connect 8, and for the full written review on this and other bikes, check out ElectricBikeReview.com. Keep in mind that this bike is, it's called Kalkhoff right now, but next year I'm told in the United States it'll be rebranded as Focus. And this is all part of the Derby Cycles conglomerate in Europe. They make really good stuff. It's neat to take some of their experience building electric bikes and stuff, and then you see it in the United States, and it's a fairly advanced piece of technology. So I'm actually here at the New Wheel in San Francisco, and of course, in San Francisco you want bikes that can climb hills, you want stuff that works, and that's what this bike offers.